This is the GOAT Level Podcast with your host, the GOAT, the legend, the hero, Van Pugh.
I said, Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the raven we can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Said Oklahoma every night, my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. And we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say yippee, yippee, yay, I'm only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, 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 Oklahoma. Boy, I can't sing. But suck it, Utah. Suck it, Texas. Get out of here. OU, we back. No, actually, we never left. OU in the playoffs 3 years in a row. Let's go. All these people before Utah lost were saying, oh no, we don't want to see OU in the playoffs because they're going to lose again. They're going to get blown out. Well, we back. And I like our chances to win the first game and maybe win the second game. I like our chances. Dog, OU is a 12.5 underdog. That's crazy. Y'all loafing. Y'all loafing. LSU is not that much better than OU. Come on, man. Oklahoma's defense statistically better than LSU. I am not kidding. I'm about to look it up right now. But from what I've seen, it's statistically better than LSU. It's definitely more improved than last year. They definitely have a chance. They will definitely get after Joe Burrow. They will definitely give these receivers trouble. I am worried about Jamar Chase. But, no, I believe in our corners. They will get physical. And they will give the receivers in that offense trouble. And that's what I'm hoping. That is their only chance to win on defense. On offense, just don't turn the ball over. Their defense has improved, but look who they played. Georgia. Injuries. Offense wasn't that good to begin with. Then you got, who else? Arkansas sucks. Texas A&M sucks. They don't suck, but they're like average. So LSU's defense improving, you know, you kind of got to take that with a grain of salt because, I mean, look who they played. Whatever. OU. I believe in my team. I don't really care. The next game is Ohio State and Clemson. So Ohio State and Clemson. ACC. ACC is a joke. Not even gonna lie. Ohio State is very complete. Like, they got the pass rush. They got the DBs. Yes, the linebackers good enough. I mean, with a D-line like that, you don't really get challenged at all. You got Clemson. Same thing. I mean, they haven't really been challenged. But you got Trevor Lawrence, who is going to be the number one pick, 2 years from now? You got Justin Ross. You got Travis Etienne, who had another really good season, but is, of course, to get overshadowed because he's in the ACC. He's one of the best players in the country, but, you know, he got overshadowed by Dobbins and Chuba Hubbard and Jonathan Taylor. Like, if it wasn't for that, he would definitely be in the Heisman race, and he'd probably get that running back award. But, you know, it's his time to reappear and shine. We'll see. Right now, I'm biased. I got OU beating LSU. Not many people going to say it. I'm going to say it. I got OU beating LSU by 3, and then I got Ohio State beating Clemson. And we got the Ohio State-Oklahoma rematch. We're going to finally break the tie. Our home and home was a tie. They wanted our place. We wanted their place. But we have the latest and most epic win. So we have the bragging rights right now. So let's keep those bragging rights. And let's beat Ohio State in the championship. If we get that far. I think we will. I think we will. I'm confident. Now, about those stats. See, this is why I need to actually prepare. I'm looking at it right now. So scoring so Clemson's number 1. But Ohio State's number 3. I think it's still gonna be a high scoring game. Those offenses are crazy. Scoring defense, that may be the wrong stat to look at because OU is 50th. LSU is 27. But let's look at it. Trying to find the total defense, and this is on the NCAA website. So total defense, right? This is what really matters. Total defense. Clemson 1, Ohio State 2. Look, the defensive stats are pretty good for both Ohio State and Clemson, but the offenses are so explosive, none of that is going to matter. I think that's going to be easily a 50-40 type game. Like, both got really good defenses, but the offenses are too much, man. It may not be 50-40, but it may be like 42-35. I'm looking at it right now. Total defense, Oklahoma, 24. We were like 90th, 99 last year. We were like 100 last year. Shout out to Coach Grinch for turning that around. This guy, man, we win a championship, bro. He'll forever be an Oklahoma legend, and he will get a statue or something. Okay, maybe not a statue, but we'll love him in Norman forever. I mean, he's already at that place now. I mean, the 24th ranked defense, that is impressive. I don't see LSU anywhere on this list. On the total defense list, I don't see them anywhere. Where are they? Look at that. I don't see them anywhere. They're 32. OU is 24. Like, and you know, the Big 12 not playing defense is a lazy narrative, especially if you watch Baylor versus OU. That was full of defensive plays. The defensive lines were getting after the quarterback. People were making big time third down stops, and OU made a great stop after giving up that long pass that Zeno threw from like the 1 yard line. That play itself was crazy because OU ran a cover 3, and how you beat a cover 3? The seams. That's why on Madden, whenever I see a cover 3, I try to hit the seams. And I don't know what that safety was doing, but Zeno threw it perfectly in the seam, and the safety whiffed, and that's why that dude was gone. But thankfully, Trey Brown caught him. Thank God. And Zeno made a similar type play before that to score. But like I said, OU went from that to stopping them and hold them into a field goal. And then they got the ball back with a chance to win. And Baylor held them to a field goal. They played more defense than the Big Ten game and the SEC game combined. And y'all gonna tell me the Big 12 don't play defense. Stop it. You're smoking crack. Stop. Now, I can't wait for the CFP. What in the world? Did I just delete? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I just know this. Utah got the number 3 defense now. Oh my God. They got smoked. When they played against Oregon, they could not stop Thibodeau, whatever. They could not stop him. He destroyed Utah by himself. And Tyler Huntley, 2 picks all year. He threw 2 picks in that game. Utah looked very average, and they couldn't stop Oregon's D-line. And that dude, Varnell, number 5, 208 yards. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you serious? If Utah would have made the playoffs, even if they did get past LSU, bro, Clemson and Ohio State would have ran for 1 million yards between Justin Fields and J.K. Dobbins, and then ETN on Clemson. Man, Utah would have died. I'm glad we avoided that disaster, thank God. And their fans were out of place. they were popping off. They don't realize that they're Utah. They are not on our level, so they better stop. But they're out. Thank God. Should be fun. Go Sooners. The media already underestimating us, but it's okay. So the Redskins lost, and they are out of the playoff chase. I was tired of hearing about their slim, well, not even slim, but basically imaginary playoff hopes. I knew they weren't making the playoffs, but everyone was exploring the possibility anyway. I was like, I didn't really say much about it, but I was like, they got to play Green Bay. They're not going to beat Green Bay. But I was impressed with the Redskins. They hung in there. They fought. It's just they needed to make one or two more defensive plays, one or two more offensive plays. They just didn't do it. They couldn't protect Haskins, who got hurt. They didn't run the ball enough. Darius Geis got hurt. They had it. They could have won that game. I mean, because Aaron Rodgers wasn't at his best, and well, the Redskins couldn't stop Aaron Jones. But they did enough to stay in that game after going down 14-0, and they choked. They're 3-10. No more playoff talk. Thank God. So now they got to play against the Eagles next week. The Eagles should take care of business, but it's going to be a close game. The rest of the Eagles games are going to be close. I hope I'm wrong and they blow everybody out and go straight into the playoffs and play, which will most likely be Seattle, which I have my confidence because I saw us play them before and we almost beat them. And we had 5 turnovers and only lost by 8. Like, I will definitely take another shot at Seattle at home, much colder. You know, we'll see. Speaking of the Eagles, they play tomorrow. Like I said, they got one of 2 meetings against the Giants, going against Eli. Eli is 10-20 against the Eagles and 0-2 in the playoffs. He got his 2 wins against the Patriots, in my mind, kind of cancel out by 2 losses to the Eagles in the playoffs. Because I truly believe those 2 wins against the Patriots are fluky, and it's all because of the defense. And he made 1 or 2 timely throws in the fourth quarter. Other than that, it's all the defense. If it wasn't for the defense, they would have never won either one of those games. So, fortunate. Those games were fluke. Them games against the Eagles got smoked. Especially the second when they were at home. But, you know, oh my God, Jared Goff threw another pick. But whatever. The Rams trying to choke away this game. I don't really got to watch that. Eagles will win the division. Yes, Cowboys are favored to win the division. The Eagles will win the division. They will win at least 3 of them. I will be at the Cowboys game. I'm punting on the Redskins game unless the tickets become $25 or less. We'll see. I'm excited. I got the Eagles winning 3 or 4. That means they will finish at 8-8, and they will leapfrog the Cowboys, who will probably finish at 8-8, and we'll have the tiebreaker, and we'll go to the playoffs, and we'll play Seattle. I like that. I like how that sounds. Speaking of the NFC West, like the 49ers and Saints was 48-46. These are 2 pretty solid defensive teams. I don't know what the Saints been doing defensively lately, especially against the 49ers, who offense is just okay. They let them score 48 points? Well, maybe the Saints defense isn't as good as I thought it was. The 49ers defense has been unbelievable all season. What the hell happened today? They even did good against Aaron Rodgers. Though it wasn't the quarterback thing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was the offense that the Saints have. They was just destroying the 49ers, and I just couldn't believe it. I'm kind of mad I benched Garoppolo in fantasy. They did say that the Saints were ranked like 29th against quarterbacks, but I didn't believe it. I just assumed that the Saints still had that defense that in the first half of the season was like a top 10. No. They were back to their old self. And if I realized that, I would have started them, but it didn't matter because the guy I was playing against had a lot of inactives. So, and plus it's not even the playoffs. It's a consolation ladder. So it doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter at all. That game shocked me, but it's okay. The Patriots lost. It looked like they were coming back. They were down 20-7. They got to within 7. And just like, what are they, the Carolina Panthers? They got into the red zone and they choked. 4th down and 6, incomplete. Threw it up to Edelman. I ain't mad at that. Chiefs finally got it. Man, the Patriots are good at adjustments. Like, that's gonna help them in the playoffs for sure. But the Steelers beat the Cardinals. I feel bad for Kyler. He just needs some help. I'm just shocked. The Steelers are grabbing a hold of that wild card with a third string quarterback and Connor in and out of the lineup, Juju in and out of the lineup. Ever since they got Minka Fitzpatrick, they've been rolling. This may be Coach Tomlin's best coaching job ever. I think so. This is amazing. I didn't expect this team to do anything, and they ended up being better than the Browns. And I thought the Browns were definitely going to be better than the Steelers. This was the year. It just shows you that the organization and the culture of the Steelers is better than the Browns, at least right now. Hope that changes, because Baker Mayfield is like that. And I'm rooting for the Browns. But whatever. Now the Wizards, they have the worst defense ever. I just watched them versus the Clippers. They were in it. And then they gave up some crazy run at the end of the game. I'm not kidding. Montrezl Harrell was just destroying them by themselves. By himself. And I'm just seeing all these easy layups and people scoring well before the shot clock ends. I'm like, and this defense is terrible. No one can guard anybody. Kawhi Leonard streaking down the middle of the court untouched. Are you kidding me? Like, every time you watch the Wizards, people just score with ease any way they want to. That's ridiculous. Y'all need to fix this defense. If they fix this defense, they will be in the 8th spot. Now, it won't matter because they'll get killed by Milwaukee. But I would love to see them in the playoffs if they can fix their defense. I don't think they will. They're goners. They're going to be in the lottery. Let's hope they get a high draft pick. And Rui Hachimura is way better than I thought he was, which is good. Because then we can pair him with this draft pick and we get John Wall back and Bradley Beal. I mean, so we're back. And in the Eastern Conference, we're back. We're back. The Warriors and the Wizards back in the playoffs next year. Just you watch. Well, you know me. I'm out. Peace.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the GOAT Level Podcast. Make sure you share, subscribe, and get money.